Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thanks. I just wanted to tell you that I was just checking out this class because I don't know if this is the right level for me, but I wanted to see which were the topics and if I didn't understand or.
Okay, great. No problem. Um,
Okay.
that's yeah, that's great. We'll mostly look at some vocabulary um, and do a dialogue. It's probably upper, beginner, intermediate, lower intermediate.
Yeah, maybe it's right for me.
All right. Well, it's nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Nice to meet you too. I'm from Argentina.
From
And by the way, the one in the picture is not me, and I'm not Marcelo, but my father just used the computer, and I think he left Gmail open.
Okay, so it logged in under him then.
Yeah, but you can call me Marcelo because you will forget my name,
Well, what is your name? I'll try remember.
Nicholas.
Nicholas. Okay, I might remember. I wrote it down, so
Yeah,
we'll see. Well, nice to meet you. Welcome to class.
thank you.
Okay. And let's see. Ocean. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Is that your name?
No, my name is Nasser.
Oh, Nasser. Hello. Hi.
Yes, hello.
How
How
are
are
you?
you? I'm fine. It's about you.
Good. I'm fine as well. Thank you for asking.
I'm
Uh,
from Saudi Arabia. I'm beginner.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
Um, all right. So, my name is Stephanie. Um, I am from the United States, um, and I live in New York City.
You are welcome.
Um, yeah, and this class is called Everyday Dialogues. It's mostly vocabulary and pronunciation class. Um, we'll learn some vocabulary related to eating at a restaurant. Okay, so we actually have two dialogues. The first is going to the restaurant, and the second is ordering at a restaurant. So that's what we'll do today. Um, I will share the link. I'm going to share the link in the chat so you can open today's lesson um, in a window so you can have the lesson. I will also screen share, but we're going to start with, sorry, where did it go? There it is, going to a restaurant. Right, so click the link in the chat. I'll share the lesson. And just so everyone in the class is aware, your mics are on mute. If you have a question or a comment, unmute your mic and then speak. And then please keep your mic on mute while you aren't speaking. That improves the sound quality for everyone.
Okay.
Okay. And Kako, hello.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Great, great. Welcome to class.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, let's get started. So going to a restaurant, very practical. If you're traveling, you might be eating in a restaurant in English. So
So what do we have to do? You tell us what to read, and we read it out loud.
Yeah. Yes. Well, basically, first, we're going to do some pronunciation with the vocabulary.
Okay.
Then I'll have you match, and then we'll get to the dialogue down here.
Oh, okay.
Great question. All right. Let me just say hello, Jurandir. Welcome.
Hello, teacher. Thank you. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. All right, everyone. Let's begin. First, some pronunciation. You'll keep your mic on mute, but you will repeat after me, just like if we were in a face-to-face class. I will say each word 3 times, and you will repeat after me each time. All right, here we go. Number 1, reservation. 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 Number 2, wait. 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 Number 3, booth. 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 Number 4, patio. 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 Number 5, ready. 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 Number 6, certainly. 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 Number 7, rather. 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 And the last one, menu. 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 All right. Are there any questions on pronunciation?
Yeah, I've got one. Um, I don't know if you would be able to explain this, but I don't understand what's the sound at the end of the word tree. Like it's an S, but with the tongue out. Something like that.
Yes, I absolutely can explain that sound. Yeah, our TH, let's see, actually I believe this is an interdental fricative. What that means is interdental means between teeth. So your first step is to put your tongue between your teeth. The next step is to blow air around the sides of your tongue and a little bit through your teeth.
Okay.
So it'll sound like booth. Booth.
So, boots. Boots.
Yes, yep, that is the sound. One way to practice that sound is just to do that. This, that, the. It's a very difficult sound.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, and many people replace it with T or a D sound. You will have a little bit of an accent, but that's not a problem. Accents are beautiful. Great. Any other questions on pronunciation? Okay, then I just have a couple notes for you all. Number 4, patio. Notice that in American English, the T sounds like a D. Patio. 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 If you'd like to pronounce more of a T, you can. It might sound a little bit British. And number 6, this is really challenging. Certainly. We do not pronounce tain. Instead, we just make an N sound. Certainly. Certainly. So it's kind of a muted T or a disappearing T. Certainly. So give those a try on your own. Good kind of tongue twisters. All right. These words will be in our dialogue. So let's preview their meaning as well while you're here. Some I'm sure you already know, but let's just quickly go through them. Wilson, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
And since you've just joined us, why don't you start us with number 1, reservation.
Just read the word, yes?
Yeah, read the word and then take a guess. What do you
Okay,
think it might
okay.
mean?
Reservation. Let me see. Period of time before something is to put. Reservation. A table? Reservation a table? Is that?
It has to do with a table, but it's not this one. This is not a it isn't.
Okay, letter G, an outdoor seating dining area.
Oh, very close, but still not quite.
No?
Well, I think this is kind of a strange definition. This is not how I would define it.
Reservation, a prearranged arrival?
This is
okay, that's it. Age, okay.
Yeah.
A prearranged arrival, example, a table on hold for you. Okay.
Great.
Reservation.
Great.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
I want everyone to think of this definition. This to me is confusing, so don't worry about that one. All right, if you have a reservation, it means a table is waiting for you. You've reserved a table. Thank you so much, Wilson. Let's head to the left there. Nasser, your turn.
Yes, number 2, wait. A period of time before something is available.
Great. Yep, this is the noun form. Excellent. Thank you. So we might say, there was a long wait at the restaurant. All right. Let's see, Nicholas. You're next.
Let me guess because I don't know this one.
Oops.
Oh, a table with bench seating.
Very good. Yes, I was going to give you the hint that it's a noun, but yes, you guessed correctly. A booth is a table with bench seating.
What's bench?
A bench, let me actually just pull up a Google image really quick. Picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yes.
So just 1 second, let me pull that up. Oh, where's my screen? All right. There we go. This is not it. Let's find a picture of the noun, not a person. Let me do a restaurant booth. Here we go. So this is a booth, and a bench-style seating is just a seat that is not separated for people. So,
Oh, I got it. I got it.
yeah. So
Thank you.
Great question. And let's get back to it. All right, so booth was, yes, E. Table with bench seating. All right, who's up next? Jurandir, you're next.
Patio could be a table with bench seating.
Oops, sorry, let me keep track. Here. These are the ones we've used.
A period of time before something is available.
No, so these ones crossed out, A, E, and H, we've already used. So look at the other ones. B, C, D, F, or G.
Well, I will try an outdoor sitting dining area.
Ding, 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 ding. Correct. Very good. Yes, it is. Patio, an outdoor sitting or dining area.
With your help before 2.
Great job. Great job, though. All right. Thank you. Kako, you're up next.
Ready. Available now.
Exactly. Your table is ready. Wonderful. Wilson, back to you.
Me again?
Yes.
Okay, certainly. Yes, strong.
Certainly.
Certainly. Yes.
That is
Yes.
correct. Very correct. Yes, it is. Thank you, Wilson. All right, Nasser, back to you.
Hello, guys. Rather, to prepare one thing over another.
Yes, as in, would you rather have ice cream or cake? Or a great class that I do, I'll be teaching tomorrow at 5 p.m. called Would You Rather, a conversation game. Lots of fun. And I'm just going to wrap up our last one. We probably all know already that a menu is a list of food items that you can order at a restaurant.
How is the pronunciation? Is menu or menu?
Oh, great question. Menu.
Menu.
So
Menu.
stress on that first syllable, but then the second syllable is like new.
Menu. Is there another word for this? Because it's a French word. Is there an American word for menu?
No.
No?
No. We do a lot of. We have a lot of French in English, and I can't think of a single synonym for menu.
Okay.
Yeah, great question. All right. Any other questions on any of our vocabulary? All right.
Nope.
Okay, great. Super. So we're going to move on to the dialogue. And during the first part, or during our first reading, I'm going to read both parts. So you can listen for how it sounds. We may make note over here of some changes, how we reduce speech, connect speech, things like that. And then each of you will take a turn as one of the roles. Okay, so we have a customer and a hostess. So we've just walked into the restaurant. The hostess is the person who greets you. Hostess is the female word. The male word is host, host or hostess. They greet you and they lead you to your seat when you arrive.
If I stay in a house of a friend, is this my friend a host?
Yes, this word is also used in that sense.
Oh.
Yes, great question. All right, so here's the dialogue. We'd like a table for 4, please. Do you have a reservation? No, we don't. I'm afraid there will be a 10 or 15-minute wait. That's okay. Would you like smoking or non-smoking? Non-smoking, please. And would you prefer a table or a booth? It doesn't matter. Would you rather sit inside or on the patio? The patio would be nice. Okay. I'll take your name and call you when your table is ready. It's Montague. Could you spell that, please? M-O-N-T-A-G-U-E. Could we look at some menus while we're waiting? Certainly. Here you are. Thank you. And scene. All right. So, couple things. Let's see. Couple things I want to point out. In this sentence, when you say for, those two words should not sound the same because of stress. Okay, this should sound like for 4. Table for 4, please. You might even think of the word fur, or just an F and an R. For 4, please. And put a lot of stress on for. That will help you reduce preposition for. Okay. We'd like a table for 4, please. And as we go through this, on your end, you might be repeating these for a little pronunciation practice. With this one, do you gets reduced to, so we don't say do you have, we say do you have? Do you have? Do you have a reservation? All right, so that's how we're going to reduce that. No, we don't. Easy. Whoa. How did that happen? Okay, the next line, there will be, we're going to contract there and will. There'll be.
Why not 15 minutes in the plural?
Oh, great question. Because in this case, this is an adjective, not a noun. This is describing the noun wait. So it's an adjective and it can't be plural, if that makes sense.
Okay.
We could say
We could say a wait of 15 minutes.
yes, exactly. Yep, I was going to say the wait was 15 minutes, yeah. But when you turn it into an adjective, then you take off that S because it's not a plural. Really good question. Great. And I only know the answer off the top of my head because I did a lesson on that yesterday. All right, so this line we're reducing there will to there'll. That's okay. Easy. Would you like is a commonly reduced question. It's going to sound like, would you like? You may not even hear the W. But when the D and the Y come together, it's going to sound almost like a J. Would you like? Would ya? Or would ya? Would you like smoking or non-smoking? The other thing I'd like to point out with a question with two options, so a closed option question, there are only two choices. That's going to have a downward intonation, even though it's a question. Okay, so listen again. Would you like smoking or non-smoking? All right, we're going to see that a few times in our dialogue here. Let me just say hello to Gelson. Gelson, hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
All right, great.
My first class.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm glad it's with me. Where are you
Welcome,
from?
Gelson. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm from Brazil.
Wonderful. I think we've got at least two other Brazilians, I believe.
I think three others.
Three others? Caco, are you from Brazil?
Caco, Jurandir, and Wilson. Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Why do I forget that? I usually remember. I try. All right, so I think everyone is except me and Nasser. Anyhow, welcome. Glad you're here. All right, where were we? So, just a reminder, we're going to keep microphones on mute until you read until it's your turn to read. Get back. So, would you like smoking or non-smoking? Non-smoking, please. Really no notes on that one. That one's easy. And would you prefer a table or a booth? Again, would you? Would you? Almost sounds like that word, Jew. Would you? And same intonation here. And would you prefer a table or a booth? Okay, those are the only two choices. So that's why we get downward intonation. Customer, it doesn't matter. Easy. Again, another question with two options. Would you rather sit inside or on the patio? So it goes down at the end. And notice that the first option gets really high intonation. Right, so we go down at the end, but the first choice gets high intonation. Would you rather sit inside or on the patio? And again, it's going to kind of sound like would you? Would you or would ya? Then the customer responds, the patio would be nice. Would almost never gets stress. It gets reduced a lot. So patio and would are going to contract. The patio would be nice. The patio would be nice. Then the hostess says, okay, I'll take your name and call you when the table is ready. For this line, just focus on your. We don't say your, we say your. Take your name and call you when the table is ready. It's Montague. This last name is pronounced Montague. Montague. Could you spell that, please? Again, you see this D followed by the word you. Could you? Going to have that j sound in there, that J sound. Could you? Could you spell that, please? M-O-N-T-A-G-U-E. Could we look at some menus while we're waiting? No real reductions there other than we're. Certainly, here you are. Remember, certainly, that strange pronunciation. Certainly. Certainly. Here you are, and thank you. No notes on that one. Okay, everyone. That's a lot. Are there any questions so far?
No.
All right, let's get started then. Our first partners, Wilson and Nasser. Would you two go first?
Yes, for sure.
All right, we're going to have Nasser, you'll be the customer. Wilson, I'm going to have you be the host.
Do you have a reservation? Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
Nasser, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, ready, set, go.
Would you like a table for car, please?
Do you have a reservation?
No, we don't.
I'm afraid there will be a 10 or 15 minutes wait.
That's okay.
Would you like smoking or non-smoking?
Non-smoking, please.
And would you prefer a table or a booth?
It doesn't matter.
Would you rather sit inside or on the patio?
The patio would be nice.
Okay, I'll take your name and call you when the table is ready.
It's Montague.
Could you spell that, please?
It's M-O-N-T-A-G-U-E. Could we look at some menus while we were waiting?
Certainly, here you are.
Thank you.
It's patio, not patio. I made a mistake. It's patio?
Yeah, just put a little more stress on that first syllable. Patio, patio.
Patio, okay.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, excellent, both of you. Sounded really good. Nice work with the intonation on those questions. Wilson, that sounded great. And Nasser, nice work with the spelling and pronunciation there with Montague. Not an easy name. Great job, both of you. If we have time, we'll come back and reverse roles. But let's go ahead and give Jurandir and Gelson a chance. So Gelson, you'll be the customer, and Jurandir, you'll be the hostess. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Lights, camera, action. Oh wait, let me. Gelson, we have to unmute your mic, and then Jurandir, I don't know. We're getting a lot of kind of background noise. I don't know why. Sounds like there's a wind.
I'm customer.
Oh, yes. Gelson is the customer. Jurandir, you're the hostess. Lights, camera, action.
Okay. Remember, very bad English, okay? Uh, okay. We'd like table for please.
Do you have a reservation?
No, we don't.
I'm afraid there will be 10 or 15 minutes wait.
That's okay.
Would you like smoking or no-smoke?
No smoking, please.
And would you prefer a table or a both?
It don't doesn't matter.
Would you rather sit inside or the patio?
The patio would be nice.
Okay, I'll take your name and call you when the table is ready.
It's Montejo.
Could you spell that, please?
Or Montague. Could we look at some menus while we're waiting?
Certainly. Here you are.
Thank you.
And scene. Excellent. Very nice, both of you.
Very bad English, my English.
No, that was great. That was great. That is why we are here.
I'm lost. No, very sorry.
No, you were good. You were good.
Okay.
Great. So nice job, both of you. Let's go to Kako. And Kako, I will be your partner. And you're going to be the hostess. A little more challenging part, I think. So I'm going to be the easy customer. You're going to be the hostess. Are you ready?
Okay, teacher.
All right, here we go. We'd like a table for 4, please.
Do you have a reservation?
No, we don't.
I'm afraid there will be a 10 or 15-minute wait.
That's okay.
Would you like smoking or non-smoking?
Non-smoking, please.
And would you prefer a table or a both?
It doesn't matter.
Would you rather sit inside or on the patio?
Great. The patio would be nice.
Okay, I'll take your name and call you when the table is ready.
It's Montague.
Could you spell that, please?
Montague. Could we look at some menus while we're waiting?
Certainly. Here you are.
Thank you. And scene. Bravo, bravo. Very nice, especially nice downward intonation with those closed option questions. All right, everyone. I'm looking at time. I think we are going to do this same dialogue one more time, but reverse roles. Okay? So this time, Wilson, you're going to be the customer.
The customer, okay.
And Nasser, you're going to be the hostess. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Lights, camera, action.
We'd like a table for 4, please.
Do you have a reservation?
No, we don't.
I am afraid there will be a 10 or 15 minute wait.
That's okay.
Would you like smoking or not smoking?
Non-smoking, please.
And would you prefer a table or a booth?
It doesn't matter.
Would you rather sit inside or on the patio?
The patio would be nice.
Okay, I will take your name and call you when the table is ready.
It's Montague.
Could you spell it? Could you spell
N-O,
that, please?
okay, Montague. Could we look at some menus while we're waiting?
Certainly. Here we are.
Thank you.
And scene. Great. Excellent. That was even faster than your first reading. So nice speed, nice fluency. I could really imagine both of you in a real restaurant.
Okay.
All right, great. Thank you both.
Okay.
So Jurandir, this time you are the customer. Gelson, you are the hostess. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? Lights, camera, action.
We'd like a table for four, please.
Do you have a reservation?
No, we don't.
I'm afraid there will be a 10 or 15-minute wait.
That's okay.
Would woman, oh God, emulation teller. Screen.
Oh, what is happening? Hang on. That's not normal. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that.
Okay, would you like would you like smoking or no smoking?
No smoking, please.
And would you prefer a table or a booth?
It doesn't matter.
Mm, Would you rather sit inside or on the patio?
The patio would be nice. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry. The the patio would be nice.
okay. I will take your name and call you when the table is ready.
Montage.
Would you spell that, please?
Montague. Could we look at some menus while we're waiting?
Certainly. Here you are.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, excellent. Thank you both. Sorry about that mix-up with the screen. Really, really nice pitch on those questions. Inside or on the patio? Really nice pitch. Very good.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Junior. Thank you, Gelson.
Thank you, Stephanie. You are very generous.
well, you guys are putting in great effort, and honestly, the second reading, it is noticeably better. You have no idea. So great job, both of you. And I see Anna Carolina has joined us just in time. Wonderful. Hello.
Hello, Stephanie. I'm so sorry because I'm really late, you know.
No problem. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Kako especially is glad. Last time he had to read with me. It was awful. So now he gets a better partner. And let's see if I remember correctly. Kako was the hostess. So Kako, this time you're the customer. And Anna Carolina, you're going to be the hostess. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
All right, lights, camera, action.
We'd like a table for four, please. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, please.
Do you have a reservation?
No, we don't.
I'm afraid there will be a 10 or 15 minutes wait.
That's okay.
Would you like smoking or no smoking?
No smoking, please.
And would you prefer a table or a booth?
Doesn't matter.
Would you rather sit inside or on the patio?
The patio would be nice.
Okay, I will take your name and call you when the table is ready.
It's Montague.
Could you spell that, please?
Montague. Could we look at some menus while we are waiting?
Certainly. Here you are.
Thank you.
And scene. Very nice. Great. I guess, again, good intonation. We're doing pretty nice with those closed option questions. Stress can always be higher, almost always be higher for everyone across the board. And by that I mean pitch. So your voice can go up really high like you're singing and really low. That should feel strange to you. Let's see. We don't have time for the second dialogue, but I think I have an idea for a fluency game.
One question first. Can I
Yes,
ask a
of course.
question? Yes, I have a little bit trouble with the word patio. Why is not pay as waiting? Is there a rule for that? Because for me, the natural way to say is patio, and you said patio.
I guess I'm not sure exactly if there's a reason.
There's no rule for that kind of. It's a P, a D, and so it's pa. Nothing. No.
Well, this rule, those are actually two separate issues. The T sounds like a D because we're using our vocal cords before and after. So we're lazy and we just continue using our vocal cords. That would happen regardless of the vowel here. Any vowel, this would still happen. The D would still be there. But as far as why it's an A rather than an A, I don't know. It seems to be broken up as if, even though it's like cat. Even though we don't say pat, EO, I think it's wanting to follow the same pronunciation rule. Pat, cat. Yeah. So I don't know if that answers.
Yeah, you say pavement. Pavement is patio, but it's a pavement.
Oh, with the word pavement,
Yeah.
there's a rule making that say A. And it's the silent E rule. So in these four-letter words that end in a silent E, it makes the first vowel say its name. So this would say pav, but when we add the silent E, it turns to pave. So the vowel sound does change. We have this in trying to find a real word pair that does this, but cab, cabe, lab. Some of these aren't words, but so there is that rule, the silent E rule. So here there's no E, and maybe that's why we get the short vowel.
Teacher, in the word ratio, we have um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah, ratio. We certainly don't say ratio. Although we do have the word
Rational. Rational.
yeah, rational and ration. Yeah, so I don't know, and my guess, from what I know about English, I bet if you researched the history, like the root, it might have to do with the root where the words came from. These are great questions, and I don't know the answers.
Maybe there is no rule. You need to learn, and that's it.
Yeah. That's probably the rule. For many things in English, you need to just remember them. Some, if you look back, like through to Old English, sometimes you can find a reason, like we borrowed it from French and we kept the French pronunciation, but other times, no.
maybe
Great.
Yeah. Teacher, maybe because the word is from Latin origin, because this word is present in several um,
Romance language?
Latin languages like Portuguese, Spanish, I suppose Romance languages. Yeah. In Portuguese, for example, it is written in the same way.
In the same in Spanish. So this is.
Yeah, only there is a diacritic signal over the A to signalize that it is the strong syllable. Yeah, in Portuguese.
Oh, so like
pátio. We pronounce in Portuguese pátio.
A stress mark, I think. Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
And in Spanish, there would be no stress mark, but same word, same pronunciation. Interesting.
Okay, Stephanie.
Sorry, teacher. It sounds for us Brazilians something like R, not D. It's when it's with others words like it all or automatically. It sounds like it. Let me write here. But yes, but it's like it's because our way that listen. For example, when something hit in water, you hear something like splash. Yes, we hear something like chibum is nothing. But well, we need just to read and memorize the pronunciation, like our colleague and Caroline said.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting the pronunciation differences between a word that is shared across languages. Ana Carolina, what were you going to say?
The arrow that you put there, it means that we have to lower the intonation.
Oh yes. So these questions are a type that are called closed option. So you're being presented with two options, and those are the only options. And in those cases, our voice goes up really high and then really low. So
Because I was wondering, because I was taught that when you ask a question, you have to raise your intonation.
yeah, yes, that is usually true, but this is one of the special cases where it's not. So when there's two options, and only two options, you'll say it like this. Would you like smoking or non-smoking? There are open option questions, like do you, this is a little different, do you like, oh wait, here we go. No, here's the difference. In this question, do you like turkey or ham? So if I ask you this question, do you like turkey or ham? I'm offering, and you have to choose one. But if I say it with upward intonation, do you like turkey or ham? I'm just wondering if you like turkey and if you like ham. So with the downward intonation, I'm expecting you to tell me one. With upward intonation, I'm asking about both, if that makes sense. So kind of another little nuance to question intonation. And yeah, the intonation does change its meaning.
My gosh.
I know. Here's a helpful rule is this intonation is really only when you are offering things. So use it when you're offering someone choices between two things. Well, maybe if that helps.
Teacher,
Yes.
if the question was, do you like turkey? What was the intonation?
Yeah.
Do you like turkey?
So this question, you could have both intonations. In the first intonation, if it goes downwards, then I'm offering you. You have a choice. I'm offering you food, and I want to know which one you want. I'm asking for just one answer. But with upward intonation,
Okay.
I'm
okay.
asking.
I understood that, teacher. But if the question was only if you had only one option, like turkey, do you like turkey?
I see now. Yes, if it's just one option, yeah, upward intonation. Do you like turkey? And if you're offering, then you would use would you like turkey?
Do you like turkey?
Yeah, I don't know why I changed this to do.
Stephanie,
Yes.
when you just raise the intonation, do you like it turkey or ham? What's the meaning of the question?
It means I want to know if you like turkey and I want to know if you like ham. So if I said, would you like turkey or ham? That means you can have both. I have both, and if you want both, you can have both. I want to know if you want turkey and if you want ham. But if I do downward intonation, I'm offering you just one. Would you like turkey or ham? Choose just one. So the downward intonation we use when offering to make it clear that one answer is expected. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, great. I'm glad that came up in this dialogue. Sometimes these have lots of good language and sometimes they're a little more boring. But great, really great questions. Great work on that type of question and on the vocabulary. I'm sorry we didn't get to the second dialogue, but I will save that for another lesson next week.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so thank you everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.